Hello, everyone. Emily Tony here, and welcome to our Hope Meditation. Now, I can't think of a more important year than 2020 to practice some hope. So, I wanted to share with you a brief 10-minute practice designed to help us to connect in with a bit of a brighter future. So, in psychology, we actually have a theory around hope. We have many, but one I'd like to share with you is Snyder's hope theory. And Snyder talks about hope consisting of three things. The first thing, goals, knowing where you want to get to. The second part of hope is pathways, knowing what pathway to take to reach your goal. And the third part is agency, having the belief that if you have the skills to take the path to get to your goal, then you can achieve it. So you can imagine that someone who has goals, pathways, and agency is high in hope. Kind of cool, hey? So what I'd love to do with you right now is to just sit and connect in a little brief mindfulness practice to bring a little hope into our day. So when you're ready, getting yourself into a comfortable position, sitting or lying down, allowing the eyes to close if you feel comfortable, or just gazing at the ground in front. And when you're ready, I invite you to stop completely everything that you're doing and tune into this moment. What can you hear, feel, and sense around you? And what can you hear, feel, and sense inside you? You might like to just become aware of the mind. Hello, mind. How are you today? What unhelpful thoughts have you got for me in this meditation? Sorry, that's just my mind. You might like to check in with your heart. Hello, heart. How are you? How have you been feeling of late? Have you been feeling a little hopeless? It would be easy to feel this way in light of everything going on in the world at the moment. So just take a little moment to really tune into how you have been feeling of late. How are you? Maybe you feel great, excited, enthused about life. Maybe you feel content. Or maybe you feel really crappy. Maybe you feel sad. Maybe you feel loss or anger. Whatever it is that's there, just invite us to be kind to ourselves. And we just ground here with the breath. Breath, our greatest friend, always there for us whenever we need. So I invite you to do a little exercise with me now. I invite you to imagine that it is very far in the future, many, many years in the future. And in fact, your life turned out more wonderful than you could have ever imagined. So just tuning in to notice where you are, how old you are in the future. Might be quite far away or only a few years, but just notice things turned out far better than you could have possibly imagined. You achieved all that you wished. You experienced all that you could have ever dreamed. And you are happier than you thought possible. You really are the best version of yourself. And I invite you to tune into what you're doing, who's around you. And just notice any images or realizations that come to you about your life in the future, having experienced things beyond your wildest dreams. What have you spent your time doing all this time? What made it so phenomenal and special? And just resting back, breathing, allowing the images to come and go as to this best possible self. And I invite you just to come back to the breathing. Come back into this present moment, just allowing that vision, those ideas to just fade into the background. Allow your awareness to move, to bring the senses into the center of your awareness now. Breath, sound. Feeling the body here, grounded on the chair or the floor. Taking as long as you need to allow yourself to move out of the meditation. So, thank you for experiencing that with me. That is known as a best possible self practice, and it is often used in the world of well-being science to help connect us into future goals and pathways and a sense of agency about what we would like to experience in our life. So you might like to go away and just for a little while, a few moments, a few minutes, you might like to just jot down some of the images, some of the ideas, some of the realizations that came to you. during that practice. And you may just have connected in to your subconscious wishes for your future. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon for more practices designed to help you to feel better while at home.